Welcome. Thank you, fellow fans of Clash of Clans, so much for stopping by, for spending, maybe investing a few minutes of your day with me. Yes, today, Gala YOLO Yeti Smash, the attack that doesn't really have a name because it's kind of an odd attack, is destroying bases, absolutely annihilating. It's been a lot of fun. You'll notice this is a friendly challenge, but I will get into a live attack and some Legend League attacks as well, just showing you how this attack is working and how it is just wrecking bases. Now, the Yeti nerf, they call it a Yeti nerf, I don't know, balancing, whatever it might be, hasn't really changed. We will check that out as well, looking at my Legend League attack log, and the live attack is from just a few moments ago, absolutely post Yeti balancing, so we'll see how that works out. Right here, one of the most common bases in Clash of Clans right now in Legend League, this lopsided hero, eagle on the other side, I don't know what to call this base, but the 4-ring base getting destroyed. And I just want to go ahead and go into some more detail on how to do this attack, or how I do it. Maybe it isn't the best way. And of course, if I could remind you just real quick, as long as I'm in the clan, use code Galadon. If you guys don't mind, I hate to bring this up too often, but at the same time, the code expires every 7 days. So if you could remember, every time you go to purchase any gems or packages, go down to settings, more settings, type in Galadon. It helps out a lot. I get about 5% of what you spend. It costs you nothing, and then I give 10% back to charity, 10% to the viewers, and the rest goes to do things like keep the lights on around here. Just being honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the rest of this attack. You can see we got to the town hall. Now the clan castle, I will tell you, I have been messing around with it a little bit. I notice a lot of players in Tribe are using a blimp delivery system where they drop in the blimp and then a couple of Yetis and a Valkyrie and a Barbarian. I feel like that's actually pretty solid. This attack, when it uses Hog Riders, runs the risk of the Hogs ignoring the unactivated Town Hall, and technically you don't want to be activating the Town Hall before you get there either, because that just causes massive damage to your incoming troops, and I realize that, so I'm kind of going against some of my own advice sometimes when I do that, but it is very hard to land that perfect set of earthquakes. Alright, I know what you're thinking. Galadon, you're just attacking non-maxed bases, and I'll tell you what.
You're wrong. You're damn wrong.
That's right. Okay, so here we go. This is the reverse. This is Galadon 13.0 attacking Galadon, the fully maxed out Town Hall 13, Heroes, Walls, everything. And this is the same attack strategy. So basically, there's like 4 stages to this. There's the outside funnel. There's the entry with the jump spell. There's the inner earthquake spell. And then there's the release of the wall wrecker right at the town hall. And it doesn't always work out. Now, this is one of those ring bases where you'll notice there's a lot of stuff right around the town hall. So that really is going to attract units to the core much more easily than, say, an empty ring that you have sometimes where there's nothing outside that town hall. And that's where you really don't want Hog Riders. So that is also why I've switched since the filming of these 2 replays to using the Yetis and the Valkyrie and the Barb in the wall wrecker, letting them get delivered to the core, and then wiping out the town hall, even if nobody else is around. Now, occasionally I will invest a rage spell there, but that depends upon what else is firing. If it's just the town hall by itself, they're going to be fine without a rage, but if you've got heroes, maybe an inferno in there, maybe skeleton traps, then I kind of sweat it. But then again, like I said, this is relatively a new switch. Most of the replays you're going to see today, before we move on to the live Legend League attack, we'll be using Hog Riders, and that's right, I've got supreme confidence in this attack strategy. In fact, if you want to come see it live, that's right, it's at the top of the screen, fb.gg/realgaladongaming. That is where I live stream 6.9 days a week. I am almost live every single day, usually 7 p.m. Pacific. If it's a bad time for you, you can always watch the streams on demand. They're all there and available on Facebook Gaming. All right, this attack is just about to wrap up, and as it does, let's go ahead and show you my latest Legend League log. Only 1 attack completed for today, but yesterday, one of my better days of Legend League attacking every single time with this attacking strategy. Plus 276. I realize, hey, you guys got to remember, I'm like a B attacker. I'm not a pro, and I think that is a pretty solid log. plus 276 for a guy of my attacking skill. I love the spam, and this attack is right up my alley. So let's check this one out from the beginning. You see the Yetis, P.E.K.K.A.s, Wizards do the funneling. Once that funnel is really solid and we know everybody's going to head in after that jump spell, well, we essentially just dump everything down at once. Then the earthquakes go down close to the core if possible. Right there, that was an ideal earthquake. Notice how it opened the enclosure to the town hall without activating it. Then everybody rolls right in. Again, this is a ring base that does not have an empty space around the town hall. Makes it that much easier. Spell timing and placement, and of course, hero ability timing works out really well as everybody rolls in. I drop the Royal Champion. Usually I try to make sure that she's not going to run into a hero, has a little bit of support, like 1 or 2 units that are out kind of straggling near her, and then she's going to get a lot more value that way. Wait on those hero abilities if possible. There's the second star, and as you can see, there's just not a lot left to stop me at this point, as the Royal Champion is going to wipe out a few more buildings, and everybody else working their way towards the 6 o'clock and wiping out the rest of the space. Now, at this point, it doesn't really look like necessarily I'm going to overkill this space with a 3-star, but that is one of the fun things about Yetis and P.E.K.K.A.s, is they move slowly, and often late in attacks, they will be grouped up tightly, so it looks like you don't have much left, but you actually have a ton of attacking power and hit points left. And sure enough, that is what's happening right here. As the units work their way through, we of course still have the Barb King in there. The Grand Warden is working hard, and yes, it is going to be another 3-star. So I wanted to take a couple of minutes and address this Yeti nerf. Okay, the Yeti nerf slash buff. Okay, I've heard some people say, Galadon, was this actually a buff to make Yeti Mites not trigger traps? And technically, to the Yeti Mite, yes, of course, it's a buff. They will do more damage on average because they're not getting lost by triggering traps. However, the Yeti itself has certainly been nerfed because they are much more likely to trigger those traps, and you're going to lose more Yetis that way. And a Yeti is, of course, more valuable than a Yeti Mite. But, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. How does this work out in the long run? And honestly, it feels to me like, oh yeah, okay, this is me. This is my attack where I triggered the wall wrecker immediately. I accidentally hit the wall wrecker right at the beginning of the attack. So you got Hog Riders that are rolling in along with everybody else. And this was this felt like a fail was on the way. But watch as everybody rolls in, and again, a little bit of STAP, spell timing and placement, makes all of the difference in the world. And we're going to crush yet another base. And of course, this one was in Legend League, so that worked out pretty well. But the live attack is coming up just after this, so make sure you stick around for that. Okay, back to what I was just saying about the balance nerf buff. In my opinion, I feel like it stayed almost exactly the same. The Legend League log that I showed you earlier in the video, that is from post-Yeti balancing. So, all right, there's the lucky head back to the town hall, and then everybody gets out of the way of the Giga Bomb as well. That was awesome. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess we have to wait and see what the Clash team decides as far as if it affects hit rates, if it affects usage. For me, I don't feel bad because I was really worried, to be honest, really worried that Yetis would be nerfed to the point of like the 2015 Valkyrie so that nobody would use them anymore. And it doesn't seem like that is the case right now. Now, there's also no saying that we won't see another balancing. I'm expecting that the next level of Archer Tower isn't that far off. Mortars as well, bomb towers as well, new walls. Those things will all slightly balance the Yeti, and we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, maybe not the new walls, but everything else will. But the problem with that is Clash doesn't want to give you too much to work on. Like if they were to drop a new level to Archer Towers right now, players would be like, man, are you kidding me? I just got Town Hall 13, and now you're going to add a ton more buildings that I have to upgrade, and I haven't even begun on the walls or something like that. So yeah, I think that it's going to be probably a few months before we see anything like new levels to defenses, and that may be what is needed to slow down the Yetis a little bit more. But at the same time, I'm also hearing crazy great things about miners. They may be the strongest troop in the game right now, and Hog Riders, extremely solid. Offense is just super strong right now. everywhere in Clash of Clans. Okay, so this is it for the recorded attacks. Let's get into the live attack and see how this Legend League attack went. All right, you saw the army. It's a ring base. This is it. This is a ring base. Now this one kind of has that dead zone I was talking about in the video, so we have to watch out here. So we funnel. We're gonna go towards the eagle, but not like directly at it. Going from the corner. I like the corners. The P.E.K.K.A.s, and then get ready for spam. Okay, here it comes. There, the P.E.K.K.A.s have got the funnel, and then everybody comes in just about as fast as I can put them down. Everybody's going to drop down in the same spot because they're going to head over the jump spell. There we go. And then get ready for the earthquakes. Watch this. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine. It's okay. But I damaged the eagle. I did wake up the town hall. This is bad. That's okay. Then you get in with another rage spell. Wait for the units. They're going to head down towards 6. There we go. Now the rage spell goes down. Everybody's going to crush the eagle. Early eagle down is good. Single target infernos. And watch the wall wrecker. Here it comes. And I'm thinking rage. Yeah, come on. Oh, gosh. Oh, come on. Town hall. No, don't come back. Wait. Valkyrie. And yes, I'm talking. Okay. Just like I said, it works every time. I told you it works every time. Okay. And then, okay, let's see here. Then we got to worry about the Archer Queens at the top. And Royal Champion here joining everybody else. Like I said, I like to have her have a little bit of backup. Okay, she's got a lot of backup. And notice the Hound. Oh, second star. King going down. Archer Queen up there. The Hound. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Royal Champion has locked onto the Hound, which is good. And wait a minute. Healers. Oh, we need these healers. I need these healers. Oh, check it out. Okay, the healers on the Royal Champion are going to keep her up, and she's going to get every pup down essentially by herself. Yetis and P.E.K.K.A.s at 6 o'clock. Top of the screen, Archer Queen. She's almost out of here. Her ability is gone. Oh, man, we got... Oh, check it out. Did you see the core? Did you see the Yeti Mites destroy the single target Inferno in the core? That was big. Now we've got another single target Inferno defending King. Oh, this doesn't look good. Scatter shot. The 3 right there. Oh, come on. Beautiful Royal Champion ability doing major damage in the core. The scatter shot, unfortunately, is still up, but it's really low in hit points. And the single target Inferno Barb King. We got a lot of units, plenty of time, and we got to get through another layer of walls. Big defenses right here as far as hit points in those storages. Now we're working on the gold storage. Oh, the scatter shot's going to wipe out my Warden. Even the healers trying so hard. So many healers up, trying to do it. Warden, they left the wall. They left a 1 HP wall. They listened to the Archer Queen's training back at the camp, and they have gone after a full health wall because that makes much more sense. Scatter shot's going to wipe out the healers. Healers are going to be down, and Barb King, got to get the Barb King down. This, I don't know, I can't tell. How much damage is this scatter shot going to do to what I have left? Time is counting down, 26 seconds. Let's go. Get in there after the scatter shot. Oh, Yeti Mites. I love you, Yeti Mites. It's all over, baby. That's right. Single target Inferno, no chance. Here we go. 15 seconds, 3-star live on a ring base in Legend League. That's how it is done, my friends. And we are still looking for a good name for this attack. Is it the Wrecker Quake? I don't know. Honestly, for now, it's just Galayolo Yeti Smash. You guys, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the episode. You were the true hashtag GalaFam. Now get out there, make the best rest of your day. Be kind people, animals, and planet. I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galadon, if the attack takes spam, Galadon can. If the attack takes thought, Galadon better not.